Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So nice weather again over the weekend, so I've been to another boot, and as you can see I've picked myself up a Wii. It came with a load of accessories and games, so we'll take a look at those first. So first off we have the Wii console itself. As you can see, £20 plus 5 games. It's the GameCube edition, so you can play GameCube games on this. So with it we've got the stand, we've got the composite cable, the sensor bar, two remotes, both in excellent condition. No battery leakage or anything in them. No corrosion. We got a nunchuck that doesn't work. Unfortunately, did have me a bit worried, thinking the console was maybe a part, had a fault. But on testing it with a different nunchuck, it worked fine. And the PSU. So all that for 20 quid plus 5 games. So I'll just quickly pop this out of the way again. And here are the games. So it said it came with 5 games, but it actually came with 6. So we'll take a look at the last one at the end. So Disney Pixar Cars Toon Matters Tall Tales. So probably a game that I won't actually. I'll give it a test, obviously. My son might like it. I don't know. I mean, he is a kid, so there's that one. This is one of the main reasons that made me go for it. Although, 20 quid for console with 5 games, no brainer really, especially in that condition. So I mean, this normally goes for about 5 or 6 quid. So, and it's a game I did want to add to my collection. Not I do hate using these to control these sort of games, but excuse me, maybe I'll get used to it. But yeah, I did find it a bit awkward. Next up, we have Disney Planes. I think that was just a disc only, wasn't it? No, I did have the instructions. Which one was it? Disc only? It doesn't matter. Yeah, so that might be a game worth having a little go on. Again, it does annoy me that they didn't have use these or use a controller. Like some games do, you can use a controller. So FIFA 11, not really worth wasting your time with that one. Skylanders, Trap Team. I think you might need all the toys to play with this one. I'm not sure. Doesn't say anywhere, does it? I don't know. Or maybe you need some other. I don't know, some other little thing, because it's got all these little barcode things in them. So I'm not sure. I'm not. I don't really know about these sort of games. But yeah, it's got all these barcode things. A little card there as well. So yeah, that came with it, and something I wasn't expecting because obviously you don't expect to get a free game inside the console. But yeah, this is my first free game inside the console. Obviously, it didn't come in this, but yeah, because I'm used to using a PS3 and you press the eject button and the disc comes up pretty quick. When I pressed it on the Wii, nothing sort of really happened. So I thought, oh, yeah, I haven't got a free game this time, as usual. And then about 5 seconds later, this popped out. So yeah, really chuffed with that. My first free game in a console, and it's a pretty good one. So, Legend of Zelda: The Twilight Princess. So yeah, really chuffed with that. So yeah, that was the first store we came to. Incidentally, that was the same stall that I bought the same seller that I bought the Xbox off last week for a £5. So yeah, so we moved along obviously to the next store. We found some games on. All of these were £1. So yeah, this is a game I never heard of before. Total Overdose. Don't know if it's any good, but definitely worth a quick look. I mean, it looks quite interesting on the back. Rated 18. Yeah, this is complete. A lot of these games are pretty scruffy, but for £1, I'll always pick a game up for £1 if it's half decent, as long as it's not like a sports title. I mean, this is pretty knackered, the box is, but it's a pretty good game. So No, this is probably the worst of the lot. Terribly, oh God, I don't know what's been at that. It's obviously been water damaged or something, or chewed by a dog. I don't know, but yeah, pretty nasty. That was just a disc only. Yeah. Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. This was complete. I did actually give this a test because I've never played it before. Didn't like it very much. The controls were very troublesome. When you've been playing like Battlefield and Call of Duty for so long, and you go back to these controls that are a bit off. Like, I can't remember, exactly what it was, but there's, they're a bit sort of reversed and that, and really hard to get used to. But yeah, it's okay, but yeah, the controls were a bit off-putting. V-Rally 3. Never played it before. The tab's broken on that, so at least have to change that box. Got a big crack in it as well, so. Geez, I think I got a copy of this the other week as well. Well, I know I did. That was a bit better than this copy, but yeah, it's complete. The manual's not as good as the last one either, so. Well, that was pretty good actually, the copy last week. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is platinum. This one I enjoyed quite a bit actually. The controls were pretty good on it, far better than the Terminator game anyway. Easier to get used to. Yeah, that was probably the most fun I've had out of any of these games that I tested. So, and Spider-Man. So this was just disc only, I think. So yeah, all those for £1, and then the next lot I came across were also all £1. These are all PlayStation games, PlayStation 2 games as well, I should say. No PlayStation 1 games this week, unfortunately. But we have a good one here, Burnout Revenge. One of the best games on the PlayStation, well, if you like driving games anyway. Can't go wrong with that one. Now, this was a bit of a mistake because I didn't check it thoroughly enough. And it is, as you can see, the making of disc, and there's no game disc in there. But I do have the game disc loose somewhere, so that's not so bad. But you got to keep your eyes open. There's a problem when you go to a car boot and you're half asleep. You get up like 5:30 in the morning, and you're not awake enough to make good decisions. But yeah, this one was no instructions. Showdown Legends of Wrestling. I'm not really into my wrestling games, but this one might be fun. Another wrestling game. Backyard Wrestling. Don't try this at home. Never heard of this before. And we have Star Wars Battlefront. I think I've already picked up a copy of this recently as well. But I think it was... no, I think my purchase them might have been off an eBay job lot, actually, not a car boot. Not sure. But I definitely haven't got the instructions with the last one, so that's pretty good. But well, that's obviously a platinum disc though in an original box. So yeah, they were all £1, and we have a few pickups that were just random pickups off of different stalls. So this was £1 as well, Bomberman, but no Bomberman cartridge in it. But I have a Bomberman cartridge loose, which is exactly why I bought this really. And we also get Super Scribblenauts as a little bonus really. So now I have a complete in box Bomberman game. I bought this for 50p. Already got a couple of copies of this laying about, but for 50p I'm not going to let it sit there. So yeah, pick that one up. And the last one I've already picked up before. This was £1. Obviously 2-in-1 bundle copy, pure, and obviously you get your Batman underneath that, and you get your 2 sets of instructions. They're both there. So yeah, that's it for this week. I will be going, well, as long as the weather's fine, do more boots in the future. So look out for those uploads, and I will also be uploading other stuff as well, maybe some eBay purchases. I do get quite a few bargains off eBay. I know people don't think you can get bargains off eBay, but you certainly can. So yeah, I'll be looking at those as well. So if you liked the content today, or if you'd like to see some of my other stuff, then like and subscribe and you leave a comment by all means. So I'll see you again next time. Goodbye for now. Goodbye.